Well, here we are at the Hisense booth at the 2024 Consumer Electronics Show, and I've got to say I'm really impressed with the stand, a range of products that are attainable to customers. We see a lot of prototypes and really expensive new technologies, but here at the Hisense booth, everything that you're seeing, if it's not a prototype, is attainable for the customers. And the star of the show is the 110-inch brand new UXAU TV. This is one of the biggest TVs at CES, and it uses their mini LED X backlight technology. There are 40,000 mini LEDs, each of them representing its own dimming zone. So you can just imagine the accuracy, the contrast, and the quality you're going to get for those TVs. Now the TV is quite large, as you'd imagine, and I'm sure they've set up deals with retailers so there'll be like a white glove service to be able to deliver the TV and perhaps install it on your behalf. If not, you'll need 5 other people to help you install this. It's a massive television. What's also cool too is that if you do choose to put it on an entertainment unit, any Hisense TV 75 inches and above has adjustable legs, so you can actually bring them closer together. So if your entertainment unit is not quite wide enough for the television, you are able to adjust the legs, and that does apply to the 110-inch TV as well. So we're going to see that in Australia in a couple of months. Now, most of the range of the Hisense 2024 TVs will have the mini LED technology. They will have some models that will retain the ULED quantum dot technology, but across the board you're getting a jump in quality no matter which one you choose. But their mini LED technology has really jumped up and is across more of their models in the range as well. So again, that attainable quality for customers. Now, on every Hisense TV this year is the same VIDAA U7 operating system. Whether you've got the 110-inch top of the line or the cheapest TV they buy, it will run the same software. And what's really impressive this year is just how fast and responsive that new software is. They do have voice control, and we did see a demo here earlier where they asked for a bit of content through the voice, and within a second we were watching the content that they asked for. Even scrolling along all the different tiles for your different streaming services, it was so fast that it was a blur. So that's really amazing to see that sort of responsiveness that we now come to expect, especially from using smartphones and other devices. We want that same speed on our TVs, and that's exactly what you're going to get with all the Hisense TVs running the VIDAA U7 operating system. At the heart of the new TVs is the HiView Engine X and Engine Pro processors. These are what calibrates the TV. So I know there's a lot of cinephiles who like to get into the settings and calibrate it themselves. 99% of people don't do that, but with the HiView Engine X and Engine Pro, the TV can calibrate itself. Now, pardon the pun, but Hisense is laser focused on their laser TVs, and we did get a sneak peek at some of their prototype technology that will make their laser TV even better. Laser TV is their name for their short throw projectors. One of the new technologies we saw was light steering. So imagine a projector being able to direct different levels and brightnesses of light to different parts of the screen. Now that's the equivalent of a dimming zone on a regular TV. So this technology will enable 50% better blacks, 500% better brightness, all through this amazing new light steering technology. We did also see some new screen technology, and just as a reminder, Hisense is the only company that has the complete laser short throw solution, and by that I mean they've got the projector, the speakers, the operating system, and a screen that can actually be used with their laser TVs. One new one in particular we saw was the ultra black screen. Now this is a screen that's optimized to the short throw projector, so the light that bounces upwards towards the screen is actually then absorbed and then reflected to the viewer, resulting in much better brightness and accuracy. We did see a demo here with some 4K footage, and it looked absolutely stunning, really sharp, as sharp as one of their televisions. So the screen can make a lot of difference, especially when it's paired to the product as it is in the case of Hisense. Now the saying is that good things come in small packages, and Hisense has done that with their laser TV, a prototype called their mini laser TV, which is 70% smaller than their regular laser TV unit. Can still project up to 88 inches on your wall, but in a much smaller form factor. Now, one of the new projectors that Hisense has announced that is coming to Australia this year is their C1 long throw projector. It's about the size of a 4-slice toaster, but it can be sat off to the side and automatically adjust. So it's one of those projectors that you can take room to room. You don't need to be a genius to set them up. So it will also look for obstacles. So if it sees maybe a light switch on the wall, or there might be a lamp in the way, it will snap the screen into the size that's going to be uncluttered. And even, as I mentioned, if you're sitting on a lounge and you set this C1 off to the side, it will still beam up and square off the image, so you're looking at it as if it's right in front of the wall. The other features they demonstrated here too is the ability to blend two C1 projectors together. They had a great demo here in the stand where they had two projectors and they merged the same image, and what they did, the images linked together to create this much larger, sharp 4K image. So if you've got two of them, you can create an even bigger picture. That feature is still a prototype, but the C1 projector on its own is coming to Australia, and I think is going to be one of the more popular projectors on the market this year. There was another laser TV that was set up here, and with a rollable screen solution. So you can imagine the screen actually rolling up out of a box and then going into place for the laser projector to create the image. So ideal scenario for this would be a customer maybe has a large window with a view. They don't want that view blocked during the day or when they're watching television, but the rollable screen, once it's deployed, can roll up and the laser TV can then focus on that screen. So just an alternative to having a fixed screen. You may even have a small screen to watch during daylight hours, and then when the lights go down, when the sun goes down, you want to have the cinema experience. The rollable screen will allow you to do that as well.